Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Harakakadash. Double honor to all the elders and apostles of GMS that taught me his truth. Peace and Shalom to my fellow Akim that are pushing this truth for the honesty and sincerity. Shalom. And it says China launches passport, Maxine passport. All right, the digital certificate is aimed at boosting international travel, but has sparked privacy concerns. Just like we knew that all these things, these different tracking devices. I know Israel has like a bracelet that they want to use, and that's what this thing is about: giving up your civil liberties, your freedoms, and your privacy, man. All right, at the expense of you being able to quote unquote move around freely. All right. There is also no indication authorities in other countries will use it when Chinese travelers go abroad. So we're just going to read into this article a little bit. It says China has launched a health certificate program for Chinese citizens traveling internationally. One of the first countries in the world to issue a Lyris passport. The digital certificate, which shows a user's y'all. The digital certificate, which shows a user's vaccination status and Lyris test results, is available for Chinese citizens via a program on Chinese social media platform WeChat that launched on Monday. The certificate is being rolled out to help promote world economic recovery and facilitate cross-border travel, a foreign ministry spokesman said. The certificate, which is also available in paper form, is currently only for use by Chinese citizens and is not yet mandatory. There is also no information on which countries China is working with to get certificates recognized when Chinese travelers go overseas. So right now it's just paper form, okay? It's just paper form, but as soon as it's going to be into digital. All right. And so we know that this is going on, man. All right. It says right here, the European Union is also working on a green pass that would allow citizens to travel between member countries and abroad. And that was actually going to be my next article that I have pulled up. The list of EU countries that have this thing, man. All right. It says list of EU countries asking for vaccination passports or certificates, rather. With more Crown Royal 2021 vaccines getting approved and more people having vaccinated through the EU member states and the Schengen area associate countries, the urge to restore travel for those vaccinated has also increased. The so-called vaccination passports or vaccination certificates have gained huge attention in recent weeks after several of the member states warned they would start issuing them to their citizens. So those who are vaccinated against Crown Royal 2021 have proof of it. And that was in one of the one of the videos on NBC. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. So, all right. Yeah, I found it. So we're gonna watch a little bit of this video, man, and get into some scriptures, and we might get back into those articles, man.
Major announcement from the CDC bringing new hope of life returning to normal in America. The new guidelines on what activities are safe once you're fully vaccinated against COVID. Getting the green light, small gatherings indoors with other vaccinated people without masks. And more good news, especially for grandparents who've been cut off from family, and why the CDC says everyone should keep wearing masks in public. It comes amid a spring break warning. The images, packed beaches, pools, and clubs. A massive biker rally. Could it all lead to another surge? The surprise turn as the trial begins for the former police officer charged with murdering George Floyd. why jury selection was abruptly halted. The announcement today who will lead the investigation into sexual harassment claims against New York Governor Andrew Cuomo as calls for him to resign grow. New fallout from Meghan and Harry's explosive interview. The couple leveling allegations of racism against the royal family. How will the palace respond? Danger in the sky, the alarming thing that's on the rise. And on this International Women's Day, inside the elite all-female unit taking on ISIS and winning.
This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Good evening and welcome. Americans hoping COVID vaccinations would be a ticket to a more normal life got some encouraging news today from government scientists. The CDC releasing its much-anticipated guidelines for life after full vaccinations, opening the door for family gatherings once thought too risky, even with non-vaccinated people. The demand for answers about what is and isn't safe after shots has soared as the pace of vaccinations increase. Over 60 million Americans have now received at least one dose, while falling hospitalizations are now barely above 40,000, continuing to send a strong symbol of hope. But is that hope well placed? We'll get the view from spring break locations where caution seems to have gone out with the wind amid warnings of a potential fourth wave. Let's start with Tom Costello.
With more than 2 million vaccinations a day, tonight, hope among the vaccinated that life will soon return to normal.
Absolutely. Even just to go to the store, it's like you don't have to be as fearful.
I'm looking forward to visiting my grandkids. Now we can play games and run around in the backyard.
The latest CDC guidance
because you couldn't play games and run around the backyard before then, man. You people are fucking idiots, man. All right, you people are idiots, and the walls are gonna get ready to be shut on your asses, man. Okay, this is the normal. This is the normal, and this is what he's gonna usher in. Okay, these damn passports, man, to show or bring back some type of normalcy, man. But when this is the normal, okay, all right. This is Daniel's 8:25, and through his policy also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but shall be broken without hand. And also this is talking about Antiochus, all right. But through craft he shall cause many to fall, man. Okay, and that's these damn passports, and that's these promisings of freedoms. You don't have to do this, or you don't have to wear a mask if you do this, and all this type of shit. All right, just deception, man. All right, just deception. And I brought that up because this ties back into this whole Maxine Waters passport, man. And this is just some of the countries here. It says Cyprus was the first EU member to announce its plans on the abolishment of entry requirements like testing and quarantine for those Maxine Waters with a Crown Royal 2021. All right, it means all you have to do is show that you had it, and you don't have to go into quarantine or none of that. All right, it says Chelsea, which is a Czech Republic nation or city or whatever, province, whatever. Just moving down, Denmark. Okay, Estonia, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Italy, and it looks like that was it. And we know these are European Union states, man. Goes back into Revelations, the 17th chapter. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as of yet, but receive power as kings when I was with the beast. And these are those 10 horns were the vassal states, man. Okay, the smaller vassal states are of the 7 heads, man. All right. Smaller vassal states of the Roman empire, man. All right. And they still carry that. They still carry it on today, which is known as NATO and the EU. The EU being the economic part of it, NATO being the military might, man. All right, so let's get back a little to more of this video.
Definite possibility.
If grandparents have been vaccinated, they can visit their daughter and her family, even if they have not been vaccinated, so long as the daughter and her family are not at risk for severe disease.
People are considered fully vaccinated 2 weeks after receiving the single-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine or after the second dose of the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines. The CDC says those who are fully vaccinated can visit others who are fully vaccinated indoors without a mask or social distancing. Visit with unvaccinated people from a single household without a mask if those people are at low risk for COVID, younger with no comorbidities. If vaccinated people are exposed to someone who's COVID positive, there should be no reason to quarantine if they're asymptomatic. So far, the evidence suggests it's unlikely that fully vaccinated people spread the virus. But because that's not definite, the CDC is still urging vaccinated people to wear masks in public, like grocery stores, to protect the unvaccinated and encourage others to do the same.
How? Okay, how is it protecting the unvaccinated waters if these fucking people have gotten a vaccine? Like, I'm sorry, if people listening get that and understand that, maybe you can write it in the comment board or so. It makes no sense to me. Someone that has Maxine Waters still has to wear a mask to protect people that don't have Maxine Waters. But I've been vaccinated already. So how the fuck am I causing harm to someone who's not? All right, man, look. Let's get this. Jeremiah 9:8. Their tongue is as an arrow shot out. It speak of deceit. One speak of peacefully to his neighbor with his mouth, but in his heart he lieth his weight. And that's right, man. They're waiting for their moment to pounce on the people, man. All right. These people are all over the place with their rhetoric and their logic, man. All right, here it is. They're telling you if you are found positive, they don't give you any medicine, anything. They just tell you to quarantine for 14 days. I know because I know someone that has it, and I was in contact with them, and I don't have any symptoms yet. This shit is a joke, man. All right, it's a joke. All right, call the law. How about Shimmy shot, man? All right. And the Lord Yahweh Shimei Shah is making this clear to see, man. He's making this very clear to see.
We see the light at the end of the tunnel, but we're still in the tunnel. It's not that hard to wear a mask. Just wear a mask. Assume everybody you come in contact with is probably infected with this virus because it's possible, and protect yourself.
And with spring break season now underway, the CDC continues to advise against travel for now.
Therefore, everyone, whether vaccinated or not, should continue to avoid medium and large-sized gatherings, as well as non-essential travel.
Well, Tom, while about 10% of the population has been vaccinated, I know there's great concern about high levels of the virus nationwide.
Yeah, nearly 60,000 new cases every single day, 2,000 deaths every single day, and the new variants are in every state in the country. So the CDC says
Give me a break, man. Give me a break. Salaki, y'all. Yeah, man. There was another video going around. It could be this video, but I don't want to get too deep into this video. That the plan was to have Maxine's water available for every person in the U.S. Not that they were going to give it to every person, but they, at that point in time, they had it available. All right, so this is what they're selling, man. A way of normal life for those that want to comply, man. And the next move is going to be the MOB, and we're able to see, and we're able to understand that, man. All right, let me see here. That's pretty much on that, man. I will just go ahead and close out. I was just wanting to do this quick lesson. I seen this this article pop up on RT and decided just to do a quick lesson on it, man. So hopefully it was edifying, man. Shalom.